Alrighty, so we're trying something new today. I want to introduce you a little to my team, and going to do it kind of in an unconventional way, which is through an interview. So, starting with Brandon, you want to talk about how long you've been in elevations, what you do here, and what you were doing prior.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hi, everybody. I'm Brandon Deroux. I've been on Aaron's team. It'll be 3 years in September. So, that's awesome. Prior to this, I actually taught special ed. I taught kindergarten through fourth grade. So, a little bit of a shift, just a tiny one. I'm super happy to be here. I love this team. I love everyone on it. And yeah, thank you.
That's awesome. What's the most rewarding part of the job for you?
The most rewarding part, by far for me, like I said, I came from a teaching background, so helping people was super important to me. So, helping people, I love first-time home buyers especially. I feel like at the very beginning I was kind of learning with them. So now that I have an idea of what I'm doing, that's my favorite part. Just kind of helping people reach their goals and accomplish, that dream of home ownership.
Love it. What's the most challenging part of your job?
Oh boy. For me, learning it was probably the most challenging part. It's very technical. There's a lot that goes into it. But you know, everything is different. I know when I started with you, you said that everyone was basically a fingerprint, which is very true. There's different difficulties that range from loan to loan, from member to member, and that can sometimes be a little difficult. But like I said, we've got a great team, and we've never not been able to accomplish it. So difficult, maybe accomplishable, absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's that's fair. I tell everybody all the time, like if this job was easy, anybody could do it.
No doubt.
So that's
No doubt.
the challenge is the job security.
Yeah.
How would you describe your job to somebody that knew absolutely nothing about mortgages?
Oh, that's a good question. Um, I would say that we're a jack of all trades. I would say that we do everything from when you go under contract to the actual closing itself. We collect information, documentation that satisfy our underwriters' needs, government guidelines, and we kind of we're kind of an earpiece, so to speak, for questions, concerns, and we kind of just go step by step, helping people through the process. It can be, like Aaron said, a very technical process, a very confusing process at times, and so it changes. How I wouldn't be able to describe it in one word. That's for sure. We do anything we can to make what can be a very conflated and confusing process at times digestible. So in that regard, it's kind of like teaching. Taking a very large idea and making it easily understandable. I think that would probably be how I would describe this best.
Yeah, I like to think that's one of our strengths for sure.
Yeah.
What's the favorite job you've ever had?
Do I get in trouble if I don't say this one?
No.
No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, probably this one. This has been one of the more challenging jobs I've ever had, but in that, very enjoyable because I feel like every day I learn something new, if not 5 or 6 new things, and I'm never bored. Uh, Teaching was very rewarding because you could see firsthand the difference you were making. This one, you don't always see it firsthand, so to speak, but the end goal is the same. There's still, you know, we're making a dream a reality, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love this job. Teaching was great. Don't get me wrong. Teaching's a wonderful profession. I'm not trying to bash teaching, but this one is pretty spectacular for its own reasons.
Yeah. I'll challenge you a step further. Like, aside from this job, what's the favorite job you've ever had?
Oh man. I worked at a pool one summer. That was kind of fun. That was kind of fun. I showed up in shorts all the time, and every now and then I would get free hot dogs. So that was pretty great. So
No, I love that answer. You have to keep that on the record. That's
yeah,
great.
that was a good
Free
one.
hot dogs.
Free hot dogs was great.
You are correct. This job does not offer free hot dogs.
I wish it did.
I'm so
It would
sorry.
tick up there if it did, but you know.
What's next for you in your professional journey?
Oh man, that's a great question too. Um, you know, like I said, I truly I love this job. I love this team. I love where we're at. My goal would just be to continue to grow. I mean, like I said, there's you learn something new every day. I still have a lot to learn, and I'd like to just continue learning, continue growing, and see where it takes me. I mean, your job is very difficult, sir. I don't know if I'll ever be able to reach that level, but continuing with what I'm doing, uh, continuing to grow, and at the end of the day, I really enjoy it, and I really enjoy working with people. So at the moment, I'd like to continue to stay on the track and just
See where it takes you?
continue that upward trajectory.
Awesome. Love it. Thanks so much for taking some time.
Thank you.